clients, this is Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. I just wanted to touch base with you and give you this little bit of information. I happened to hear about this just over the weekend. I was part of a contractor training workshop, how we can partner with contractors. A very, very good move, very smart move on a contractor's part to want to be part and to partner with us during the whole process of a claim and restoring the property back to its original condition. But let me say this. We are not lawyers. We don't profess to be lawyers. We don't act like lawyers. And we don't have nearly the training a lawyer has. Okay? With that disclaimer there, let me say, but we do advise and assist homeowners when they have found themselves in a situation where they've suffered a loss, and it is contained and covered under their insurance policy. So we will represent them to the insurance company to get things taken care of. Yes, absolutely. During that process, there is a lot of exchanging of information back and forth. And, for the fairness of the insurance company, it's important for them to conduct a proper and thorough investigation themselves as to why something had happened, what all really occurred, and what was the result of that has taken place. A certain case in point I wanted to share was a fire. Fires are extremely serious. Not that other claims aren't, but fires, usually the magnitude of them are just through the roof, for dollar value. And that's what happened here. This is a situation where what happened is they have what they call a cause and origin interview. And this is a situation that they want to get to the bottom of. How did all this happen? Was there perhaps a third party that was negligent that, because of their actions, have now caused the fire to take place? Or was it something the homeowner did and caused this? They're just trying to get the facts, nothing but the facts, man, and get this straight. So that's the insurance company doing what's called their due diligence. And absolutely, that's standard procedure. That's what they have to do before they're going to pay out on anything. So we need to be as cooperative as possible, helping them to get to that bottom line. Now, normally when you have this type of an interview, it's done in a lawyer's office where a lawyer helps to conduct this, and it's very official. It can be very intimidating too. One of our clients, who, as I say, husband and wife were called in, and they had asked, could we come, not me, but my colleague, assist them. Now, he has no part in this. He needs to remain silent, but he was there for moral support. So he sat, and they started, and then they have what they call the EUO, and that is examination under oath. Again, that sounds pretty darn involved, doesn't it? It sounds like, hey, I better be careful here. I might be getting in trouble. And they were, the wife was shaking in her boots there. This was a very horrific experience for her, and she was very grateful that our rep was there, just sitting there, knowing that he was beside her, somebody on their side. And they were asking questions. This was actually being done in the insurance company's office. As I say, a lot of times they actually do this in a lawyer's office, but this was being conducted outside of that boundary. So they were asking, and at one point they had asked a question. The woman answered it. They asked that same question, just rephrased a little differently, and asked the husband, and he answered it. And then they asked it again to the wife, again rephrasing it. It was like 4 times they were asked the same question, and the homeowner had answered it, and they were really starting to get upset that, why do you keep asking me this? And our representative had said, please excuse me, you have asked that same question 4 different occasions now. The homeowner has responded to you with the same answer each time. I think we've established that. Isn't it really right that we should just move on from there? And the individual from the insurance company had agreed to that and stopped that line of questioning and went on to other issues. after the interview was over, the homeowner gave our rep such a big hug, and I was so grateful you were there to help me. This thing was just getting so much. I was so nervous and getting upset. I didn't know what to do if you wouldn't have been there. And that's part of the service that we can provide for you. We are there to assist you. We're there to help you. We're beside you there, whether you realize it or not, or if you need it or not. Sometimes some people say, all right, just follow the paperwork, do what you need to do, and let me know when the check comes in. Sometimes people need a lot more than that. And if you actually need to have your hand held, that's not a problem. There's nothing wrong with that. That's part of the service we offer you. So guys, just remember, as a public adjuster, we are there on your side. We are partnering truly with you. There's only two sides. There's the insurance side and your side. And we partner on your side to help you to work with the insurance company to make sure that everything comes out fairly for all parties concerned. If the insurance policy says it has coverage for these different things, we're there to make sure that the insurance company acknowledges and does pay accordingly to these different levels of coverage. Guys, I hope you learned something today. I hope you never have to go through what that situation was that I had learned just over the weekend. If you have any questions, you want to comment, please do on my YouTube page. Please give me one of these. If you didn't like what I said, I can take that too. All right. Please share this with others. And subscribe. Remember, it's subscribing month of June. June, we have a whole campaign. We want to get those numbers way up there. Whether you really know what I'm talking about or not, just hit that subscribe button and you'll be part of the crowd that does. All right? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But anyway, I really appreciate your support, and I would ask for continued support. Thank you very much, guys. My contact information will be at the end of the video here. God bless you all. Bye now.